of the way.
I know that you've been kidnapping soldiers from the Earth from various times in its history and bringing them here to kill one another.
Let them go. Then you can help me.
There you are, my dear fellow. I knew you'd come back. Now...
Stop making a fuss. It's too late. All the graves of planet Earth are about to give birth. You know the key strategic weakness of the human race? The dead outnumber the living.
Who are you?
Oh, you know who I am. I'm Missy.
Who's Missy?
Please try to keep up. Short for mistress. Well, couldn't very well keep calling myself the master. Now, could I?
The innocent to the slaughter.
You have everything, sir?
I think so.
The list?
What? Oh, the resignation honours list. Yes, here it is. Some names here that will surprise them.
Runcible, my dear chap, how nice to see you.
Oh, I don't believe we've, Oh, I say, weren't you expelled or something? Some scandal?
Oh, it's all been forgotten about now, boy.
Oh, really? Well, where have you been all these years?
Oh, here and there, you know, round and about.
Oh. Is there something the matter?
No, just a twinge in the knee.
Well, if you will lead such a rackety life. Have you had a facelift?
Several so far.
Yes. Well, nice to have met you. I must get on. I'm doing the PR video cast.
Yes, and splendidly too, if I may say so.
Oh, do you think so?
Oh, it's a gift. Somehow you have a wonderful way of making the whole thing come alive.
Oh, it's very nice of you. That's with the President now. He's just arrived at the Panopticon. You sure you're all right? What?
Yes.
Come on, you stupid yoik.
What?
Should be getting a signal from my camera technician up there.
No.
Let me go! Let me go!
A little disturbance here in the Panopticon as the President starts to ascend. Already, the members of the High Council, led by Chancellor Goff, are moving forward to greet his supremacy.
What's that?
If the Doctor's right, the end of the world is approaching.
Discovery. All mine. I shall have supreme power over the universe. Master of all matter. Doctor, my congratulations. You're just in time for the end.
You're insane. You're insane, do you hear it? You're releasing a force that nothing can stop.
Tasting foot! You can take it with you to your grave! Except that none of you will need a grave!
If you undo that, you'll die as surely as any of us.
You can do better than that, Doctor. Even in extremis, I wear the sash of Rattle.
Yes! And the President was wearing it when he was shot down. The sash won't protect you. It's damaged.
You lie!
Half the city in ruins, untold damage, countless lives lost.
But for the Doctor, it could have been much worse.
Yes, indeed, I am conscious of the debt we owe the Doctor. But Gallifrey has never known such a catastrophe, such devastation. What will we say?
Well, you'll just have to adjust the truth again, Cardinal. What about subsidence owing to a plague of mice?
As I believe I told you long ago, Doctor, you will never amount to anything in the galaxy while you retain your propensity for vulgar facetiousness.
Yes, sir. You've said that many times, sir. May I go, sir?
Certainly you may, preferably with the utmost expedition. Perhaps you will see that the transduction barriers are raised, Castellan.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Doctor.
Sir?
9 out of 10.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'm Missy. You made it. I hope my boyfriend wasn't too mean to you.
Boyfriend?
Now, did he push you out of that thing? Or did you fall? Couldn't really tell. He can be very mean sometimes. Except to me, of course, because he loves me so much. I do like his new accent, though. Think I might keep it.
Where am I?
But where do you think you are? Look around you. You've made it. The promised land. Paradise. Welcome to heaven.
Well, Tremas, the new keeper has been inaugurated.
Perhaps you shall have peace again.
Come on, Father.
You'll be needed to put everything together again.
Starting with my quarters. I'll join you in a minute. There's something I want to look into.
Help, Lisa!
New body, at last.
A new body, at last.
Father? Where are you?
Soon be there.
I'm finding this quite exhilarating. I wish I were.
Doctor.
Master.
Wait here.
I know this is going to be hard to believe, Doctor, but for once I mean you no harm.
Like Alice, I try to believe 3 impossible things before breakfast. Go on.
I've been sent here by the High Council to help you.
Is this man a friend of the Doctor's?
Anything but.
Well, they're talking as if they were friends.
That's what worries me.
I have found the ones from the TARDIS. Excellent. I shall take the patrol and destroy them. No. Capture them alive. They must be interrogated first. Peter. We also need the Time Lord to pilot the TARDIS. Go! Here are your orders.
Be reasonable, Doctor.
I am. I listened.
As you see, I'm armed. I could easily kill you if I wanted to.
And not humiliate me first. Oh, that isn't your style at all.
I also have a recall device that'll take me back to the conference room in the heart of the capital.
So you say. I would prefer more positive proof of your credentials.
One of your other selves took it from me.
Do you expect me to believe the fantastic tale you've just told?
Doctor, look out! Cybermen!
Go back!
Well, we can't just leave him.
We can't help him either. Do as he says. We must warn the others.
After you.
Halt! Or you will be destroyed!
Zapped.
You will accompany us.
Sorry. Mustache.
Hold me.
Kiss me.
Make me.
Did you want to be alone? Which in your case would mean more than it usually does.
Grandad's back. We've been debating the best way to kill you.
Where's Bill?
Well, we thought we might chuck you off the roof, but wasn't sure how many regenerations you had left.
Yeah, we could have been up and down the stairs all night.
Could shoot you, but that's a bit vanilla.
But old school, nice for a change.
For change.
I said, where is Bill?
Well, if we told you that, I'm afraid you'd be really, really upset.
So,
She's right behind
you. Look, there's Bill. Dead. Dismembered. Fed through a grinder and squeezed into a Cyberman. Doomed to spend an eternal afterlife as a biomechanical psycho zombie. It was hilarious.
10 years you spent up there chatting. You missed her by 2 hours.
Ripped out her heart, threw it into a bin and burned it all away. He's internalizing.
I love it when he's Mr. Volcano.
No welcome?
You're not.
Fascinating. But then anything connected with you would undoubtedly be fascinating, my dear Ronnie.
I thought that last mad scheme of yours had finished you for good.
You jest, of course. I'm indestructible. The whole universe knows that.
Is that so?
Really, my dear Ronnie, you and I should be friends. I'm one of your greatest admirers.
Oh, don't bother with flattery. I know why you're here. I saw the doctor.
Then you know why I need your cooperation.
Cooperation? I want nothing to do with you.
You'll change your mind when you hear my proposition.
I am not interested in your pathetic vendetta, one way or the other. Now clear off and let me get on with my work.
If only it were that simple. However, I'm afraid you've very little choice. Either you collaborate or I bring this little venture to an extremely untimely end.
Josh, Tom, kill! No, Josh! Stand still!
The Doctor won't tolerate anyone deliberately playing havoc with his favorite planet.
Can't you get it into your warped skull that there is nothing deliberate about it? The aggression is an unfortunate side effect.
Unfortunate? Fortuitous would be a more apposite epithet.
Call it what you will. I need the chemical. The only source is the human brain. It can have no relevance to you or your machinations.
Ah, but then as yet you've not been apprised of my purpose in being here.
To destroy the Doctor. You've never had any other. It obsesses you to the exclusion of all else.
You underestimate me. Certainly I want to destroy him, see him suffer. But that is just an exquisite first step. I have a greater concept. One that will encompass the whole human race.
You're unbalanced. No wonder the Doctor always outwits you. Put that down!
You don't get much, do you?
There's only a minute amount in each brain!
How does extracting this make humans more aggressive? I'll not ask again.
Because without that chemical, the brain cannot rest.
Ah, now I understand. You need it for your aliens on Myasymia Goria. Oh, I dropped in on your little domain before following you here. Chaos. Complete mayhem. What went wrong?
Wrong? Who said anything went wrong?
Well, you rule there, absolutely. I assume one of your little schemes didn't turn out quite as you expected.
A small matter. In the process of heightening the awareness of my aliens, I lowered their ability to sleep. They became...
difficult to control. On the other hand, with this and the impregnated parasites, their talents are yours to command. Such power.
Akira! Like that, is it? I wouldn't do that if I were you. That's government property. I always find that violent exercise makes me hungry. Don't you agree?
Then you'd better enjoy your meal, Doctor, because it might be your last.
Oh, you think so?
You're a good doctor, but you're not good enough.
Ah, but you haven't seen the quality of my footwork yet. How many times have I told you? Violence will never get you anywhere.
news of the Doctor?
Disappeared, my Lord President.
But we know his intention. He still possesses the moment, and he'll use it to destroy Daleks and Time Lords alike.
The visionary confirms it.
Ending, burning, falling, all of it falling. The black and pitch and screaming fire, so burning.
All of her prophecies say the same. That this is the last day of the Time War. That Gallifrey falls. That we die. Today.
Ending, 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 ending.
Perhaps it's time. This is only the furthest edge of the Time War. But at its heart, millions die every second, lost in bloodlust and insanity, with time itself resurrecting them to find new ways of dying over and over again. A travesty of life. Isn't it better to end it at last?
Thank you for your opinion. I will not die! Do you hear me? 1 billion years of Time Lord history riding on our backs. I will not let this perish. I will not. No more. Choose your enemy well. We are many. The Master is but one.
But he's the President. Kill him and Gallifrey could be yours. He's to blame, not me! Oh, the link is inside my head. Kill me. The link gets broken, they go back. You never would, you coward. Go on then. Do it. Exactly. It's not just me, it's him. He's the link. Kill him!
The final act of your life is murder. But which one of us?
Get out of the way.
Decrypting. We're getting text through, I think.
Texting? Definitely not the Doctor.
Have you got any more? Coming.
I should be talking to you out of square window.
What the hell was that? How did she do that?
I don't know, some sort of psychic projection or something.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Okay, cutting to the chase. Not dead. Back. Big surprise. Never mind. I'm in a lovely little square in one of your, I don't know, hot countries, and there's a light breeze coming from the east, and this coffee's a buzz monster in my brain, and I'm gonna need 8 snipers.
Because beneath that mask, there is nothing left of you. Corrosion has already done its work.
Once.
You exist only because your will insists that you exist. And your will is all that is left of you.
It is not true. I am Omega, creator of this world, and I can also destroy. Therefore, I must exist.
But don't you see you can only exist here?
If I exist only by my will, then my will is to destroy, and all things shall be destroyed. All things, all things.
This is Instant Beat Nurse saying, if you need my help,
Vinder.
I can certainly do yours.
Hello, TARDIS. Receiving this loud and clear. Say goodbye, Yaz.
TARDIS, lock onto his signal.
Forced regeneration, Doctor. To force you to regenerate into me.
Oh no. I wouldn't.
What are you waiting for?
You haven't given the name for the label.
Einstein. Insolence could cost your people dearly, Beos.
I'm sure Beos did not mean to appear insolent. He would never do that.
I find your incompetence more than enough without listening to your puerile opinions.
Then why not let Sam go? You have me as a hostage. You don't need her.
I shall decide my needs. They, unfortunately, require the use of locurtions.
You leave me with no illusions about the hatred that you hold for us.
Hatred? Another fantasy. I have no feelings one way or the other. Outside of these experiments, you have absolutely no significance.
I find your detachment difficult to understand.
All you need to understand is that these specimens are geniuses, every one of them. Unless they're kept in prime condition, you'll have more than the miserable skin of this creature to worry about.
Have you managed to procure the means to repair your laboratory equipment?
Oh, yes. Indeed, I have.
That was a nice nap. Now, down to business. I'm a bit worried about the temporal flicker in Sector 13.
There's a bicentennial refit of the TARDIS to book in. I must just pop over to Centauri 7, and then perhaps a quick holiday. Right, that all seems quite clear. Just 3 small points. Where am I? Who am I? And who are you? The Rani! Stay back!
This is idiotic. You'll injure yourself.
Why should you care? Since you were exiled from Gallifrey, you've had nothing but contempt for all other Time Lords.
My contempt started long before my exile.
And what do you want with me? And where's Mel?
She's perfectly safe, but how long she remains so depends on you.
You're up to something. Perhaps I'll find the answer on this.
You won't recognize the planet. It's Lacertia, and there's no evidence that it's ever been graced by your meddling presence.
You're trying to deflect me. So the answer is on here. Quarks. 1 up, 1 down, 1 strange matter. That asteroid is composed of strange matter. What monstrous experiment are you dabbling in now?
I didn't go to the trouble of bringing you here just to discuss the ethics of my work.
Ethics? Don't be such a hypocrite. Your past is littered with the mutilated results of your unethical experiments.
I had all I could take of that Cantonai University days. Am I expected to abandon my research because of the side effects on inferior species? Are you prepared to abandon walking in case you squash an insect underfoot?
Stay away! Whatever you brought me here for, I'm having no part of it.
Leave him there!
He may be hurt.
Son, don't interfere.
I'll deal with you later. And that's the last time she will interfere.
Stay away, I'll smash this!
Sherlock!
I'll smash it to pieces!
Yeah, get in here!
No one about. Come on.
It's too soon.
Not for me. I'm going to find the doctor.
If he's been captured, he's as good as dead.
Rather unusual species. Can't say I recognize it. Humanoid with reptilian influences, wouldn't you say, Mel?
Lacertian. A race so indolent they can't be bothered to bury their dead.
Really? I suppose we've explored this planet. I wish I could remember.
There's not a lot to remember. The benevolent climate has induced lethargy. They fail to realize their full potential.
Rather a harsh judgment, Mel.
Not mine. Yours.
The more I know me, the less I like me.
All right. I'll find him without you. One thing about the doctor, you can't miss him in that outfit.
No, I think not. Lacks my natural humility. Doesn't look right without a horse. I need something more dignified. Time Lordish. A little portentous, perhaps, Mel?
Pretentious is the word.
Old hat. Not frilled. How's that? Would that bowl have made Nova?
Yes, yes, yes. Very elegant.
Ah, thank goodness in this regeneration I've regained my impeccable sense of haute couture.
If you finish preening, could we please get what we came for? I'm sorry, but you seem to be losing control.
I was hallucinating. I had an overwhelming sense of evil. And there was a word. Ra, raid, raid.
Radiation wave meter. That's what we came here for.
Oh, yes. Where do you reckon I'd keep it?
Tool room.
Won't be a jiffy. Absence makes the nose grow longer.
Cretin.
You may have changed your appearance, but I know who you are. Oh, do you? Your machine is a TARDIS. You're too familiar with its controls to be a stranger. I had every right to leave. Stealing a TARDIS. Oh, I'm not criticizing you. We are two of a kind.
We most certainly are not.
We were both Time Lords. But we both decided to leave our race.
I had reasons of my own.
Just as I had.
Your reasons are only too obvious. Power.
How much have you learnt of our plans?
I know that you've been kidnapping soldiers from the Earth from various times in its history and bringing them here to kill one another.
But do you realize our ultimate objectives?
No objective can justify such slaughter.
The war games on this planet are simply the means to an end. The aliens intend to conquer the entire galaxy. 1,000 inhabited worlds.
But why choose the people of the Earth?
They are the most suitable recruits for our armies. Man is the most vicious species of all.
Well, that simply isn't true.
Consider their history. For 500,000 years, they have been systematically killing each other. Now we can turn this savagery to some purpose. We can bring peace to the galaxy. And you can help. You see, I'm not the cold-hearted villain you suppose me to be. My motives are purely peaceful. We have soldiers from most of the major wars in the planet Earth. The First World War, the war between Russia and Japan of 1905, 30 Years' War.
But why make them kill each other?
How else can we find the most disciplined and courageous fighters?
You have given these aliens our science and our knowledge to carry out this disgusting plan.
We are going to bring a new order to the galaxy. One united galactic empire.
An empire of slaves, with you as one of its rulers.
Doctor, this is also a matter of your own survival. Unless I can convince the warlord that you will help us.
What is the prisoner doing here?
I am interrogating him.
You interrogate without guards?
I know this man. He is a fugitive from the Time Lords.
As you are.
That's right, as I am.
Did you bring him here?
No, he arrived by chance.
Did the Time Lords send you?
No.
Have you informed them?
He dare not. That would betray him.
He has allied himself with the Resistance and organized them against us. He must die!
No. He has agreed to help us destroy the Resistance. He will cooperate. He has no alternative.
He should be killed now. We cannot trust him.
If he helps us destroy the Resistance, if his life will be spared. Warlord, I have decided. I hold you responsible for the success of the plan. Failure will mean death. To both of you.
I never promised to help you.
But you will. You have no alternative.
And help people like that to conquer the galaxy?
Not people like that. People like us. I intend to take over as supreme galactic ruler. You can help me to rule. If you will cooperate.
What? But, oh my word, well that's happened rather sooner than I expected.
Doctor, does that mean you can't do as you promised and get us all home?
Oh, well, yes, I
You
can
can't.
still do that.
You can't unless... Doctor, you mustn't call them in or it will be the end of us. They'll show no mercy.
You stop the fighting!
Do as you're told.
This is the war chief to all war zones. This is a command direct from the warlord. All fighting will cease. I repeat, all fighting in the war zones will cease. You will stand by for further orders.
What did he mean, Doctor? Who mustn't you call?
The only people who can put an end to this whole ghastly business and send everyone back to their own times. The Time Lords.
Who are they?
They're my own people, Jamie.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
But it isn't all right, is it, Doctor?
No, it's not, Zoe. But I'm afraid there's no alternative.
What's he doing?
Don't do it, Doctor, you can't! You know what will happen!
Look at that! That is magic.
Doctor, are you all right?
Yes, Zoe, I'm all right.
Doctor, what's that?
It's a box, Jamie.
I know, I can see that.
It's a very special sort of box. It now contains all the information about what's been going on here, and an appeal for help.
Help? Who from?
The Time Lords?
Yes, Zoe.
Well, why haven't you asked them for help before?
I've never really needed it before, Jamie, but this business of sending everyone back to their own times, it's too difficult for me now. Now, come along. The War Chief! What? He's gone! What? He must be trying to get away before the Time Lords get here.
What are we going to do, Doctor?
We must go to the landing bay and stop him!
Ladies and gentlemen, see the incredible shrinking device. Want to be smaller, ladies? You can! Who's next? You, sir.
Go, Ada. You two. Go.
Ah, the happy couple.
I said go.
Do not move!
Hands on heads.
Hands on heads!
Let them go. Then you can have me.
I've got you anyway. Did you just move? Did you move?
No.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry. When I kill them, Doctor, it gives me a little buzz. Right here, in the hearts. It's like, how would I describe it? It's like knowing I'm in the right place, doing what I was made for.
What do you want?
Neil. Neil. Or they all die. Call me by my name.
Master.
All my travelings throughout the universe, I have battled against evil, against power-mad conspirators. I should have stayed here. The oldest civilization. Decadent, degenerate, and rotten to the core. Power-mad conspirators, Daleks, Sontarans, Cybermen. They're still in the nursery compared to us. 10 million years of absolute power. That's what it takes to be really corrupt.
Take it easy, Doc.
Doctor, these unseemly outbursts...
Unseemly outbursts? If I hadn't visited Ravelox as I then thought of it, the High Council would have kept this outrage carefully buried, as presumably they have for several centuries.
I must agree. You have an endearing habit of blundering into these things, Doctor, and the High Council took full advantage of your blunder.
Explain that.
They made a deal with the Valeyard, or as I've always known him, the Doctor, to adjust the evidence. In return for which, he was promised the remainder of the Doctor's regenerations.
This is clear. Just a minute! Did you call him the Doctor?
There is some evil in all of us, Doctor, even you. The Valeyard is an amalgamation of the darker sides of your nature, somewhere between your 12th and final incarnation. And I may say you do not improve with age.
Madam, this revelation should halt this trial immediately. Surely even Gallifreyan law must acknowledge that the same person cannot be both prosecutor and defendant.
The single purpose of this trial is to determine the defender's guilt or otherwise on the basis of the evidence that has been presented. Anything else is for the moment irrelevant.
What?
Doctor!
Fire!
Please, come on! What? We need him!
But he hasn't had time!
Must be another way out of here.
He's gone! The seventh door. He must have had a key.
What?
The seventh entrance to the Matrix.
Well, quickly, man, open it. He must be brought back.
I agree.
You'll never find him. The Matrix is a micro-universe.
Don't go, Doctor!
I must, perhaps. Nothing in my life has ever been so important. Come on, Glitz!
Me! Doctor!
Be silent. Come, let us return to the trial room.
Why? There's nobody to try anymore.
Come along, both of you.
Must be something we can do. This'll teach you to meddle in things you don't understand.
We are beyond recriminations now. Beyond everything. Not quite. We must pull out of sources.
The creature that killed my
I
father.
can't choose the company I keep.
An alliance with you, Doctor?
In the circumstances, yes.
If we do cooperate, there'll be no question of you ever returning to Gallifrey.
If we don't cooperate, there'll be no question of Gallifrey.
Doctor, what are you
Please.
doing?
As Time Lords, you and I have special responsibilities.
Together, then.
But, Doctor!
I've never chosen my own company. You said it was you who contacted me and begged me to help you find your father. Tegan, it's your own curiosity that got you into this. You Adric, a stowaway.
The TARDIS! It's followed us from the Central Register. But how can it get here when there's no one in it?
Did I say there was no one in it?
It must be the man who brought me to look
Come on, I don't want any further argument. 1, 2, 3 of you into the TARDIS. Quickly. Go on.
Look, we want to help you.
Impossible. My friend in there will look after you. I'm collaborating with the Master now. Go on. Battle stations.
The man's a murderer!
Come on, Lisa, he means it.
Together?
One last hope.
Where did you say you found this, Vicky?
Just down there. I saw it as soon as I came out of the ship.
Yes, it's a bit rusted, but it's not as old as that. 10th, 11th century. England. Well, there you are, young man. What do you think of that now, eh? A Viking helmet.
Oh, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? What do you think it is, a space helmet for a cow?
Doc, it could just as easily be part of a costume, you know, a toy left here by a child.
Oh, rubbish, rubbish.
No more so than your theory. Though your ship is, to say the least, a little unusual.
Oh, I see. So you've changed your ideas now,
If it is a time machine, I'm not saying it is, mind you, but if it is, shouldn't you know where we are? You know, your control panel?
Yes, but unfortunately we have a slight technical hitch at the moment. Excuse me.
As a matter of fact, we never know where we're going to land next.
So assuming I believe what you tell me, you can't take me home.
Not by any direct route. Let's go exploring now,
Yes, perhaps we should find a village whereby we can convince this young upstart of the true facts.
Oh, great, Doctor. I'm all for that. But there is one thing that bothers me.
Oh, yes. What is it now?
Well, how come you chose such an unusual design for your ship? A police telephone box, is that right?
The design is completely immaterial, young man. The TARDIS is required to land and blend in with the surroundings.
Blend in?
Yes, quite so. For instance, if we were to land in the middle of the Indian Mutiny, well, I'm sure the ship could possibly take on the appearance of a howdah.
How what?
A howdah, a carrier on the back of an elephant.
Oh, I see. Oh, and if it landed on the pebbles...
On the what?
If it landed on the beach against a cliff, it'd take on the appearance of a large rock?
Yes, but you do keep on, don't you?
Oh, do you wonder why I don't believe you? You know, that large rock over there looks exactly like a police telephone box to me.
That is merely another technical hitch, and the doctor will repair it one day. Anyway, if we're going to do any exploring, we should do it now, because it's going to get dark in a minute.
Now, I suggest we take a walk along the beach and try and find a spot where the cliffs run down to sea level.
Yeah, but that could be miles. It'd be much quicker to go up here.
Yes, so possibly it might, but I'm not a mountain goat, and I prefer walking to any day, and I hate climbing.
We'll go with you,
No,
Doctor.
you won't. Now, you'll stay with the ship and wait till I've got to the top. Then you can both climb up and join me.
But, Doctor, we
I'm
might
not
get
going to argue, my child.
Yes, but... Oh, hey.
You might try being a bit more tactful in
Don't
future.
you start as well. Come on, let's go.
No. I think we should stay here and wait for him, like the doctor said.
Why? We've got to go up there sooner or later. It might as well be sooner. We can walk along the top and meet. Say, that bit there looks climbable. Come on.
I'm not very
good on heights. Oh, come on. You'll be all right.
Oh, you're still here, are you? Good. All I've got to do now is to take care of you, your friend, and the doctor. Oh, by the way, you'll be pleased to know I've arranged the fires for your colleagues.
There you are, my dear fellow. I knew you'd come back. Now, which fires? What are they for,
It's going to take us hours to search this place properly.
Hey, Stephen, look at this. I think it's a cable.
It is. Well, that's strange. What's it doing coming out of here?
A door.
Let me in. We can get inside.
It's a TARDIS. The monk's got a TARDIS.
There it is, my dear. There's the TARDIS. Safe and sound. Didn't I tell you so?
Oh, am I glad to see that old police box again.
Oh, glad indeed. Well, we will start climbing down the cliff and get aboard as soon as we can. There's going to be an invasion shortly.
What, you mean any minute now the Viking fleet's going to sail past here?
Yes, my boy, yes. And history will be allowed to take its natural course.
You know, I'm beginning to like the idea of being a crew member on a time machine.
A crew member? You'll be lucky. He's the crew. We're just the passengers.
Yes, and both very welcome ones, my dear. Come along, come along. Come on, come on.
It's a heck of a way down. Wish we had a pair of wings.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. It's ridiculous. Oh. Yes, I was right. They're gone. Well, I suppose I'd better be on my way again, too. Doctor. My dear fellow, I'm sure you will excuse me, but I didn't want to say goodbye, as you're obviously going to be very busy for some time. He's right there. Just in case you still have ideas about your master plan, I've taken precautions to stop your time meddling. How could he stop a Mark IV? Possibly one day in the future, when you've learnt your lesson, I shall return and release you. Release me? Ah, me? Oh, the old fool. I wonder what he meant by release me. Well, I'm going. What's he done? He's taken my dimensional control. He's ruined my time machine. I'm marooned. Marooned! 1066.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.